Hey guys, have you ever wanted to become better at drawing and don't know how to go about it? Well, in this video I'm going to be sharing to you 6 essential materials needed as a beginner to go pro in realistic drawing. My name is Esther Onije and this is Exterior Art, where we share tips and tricks to become a better artist. Let's get right into the video. Number 1, the pencils. Now the pencils are the most important part of drawing, so you have to be so careful while choosing what pencils you use. Now when I started out with Nataraj pencils because they were kind of the cheapest kind of pencils you can actually find out there. Then I graduated to the steadler pencils. Now the steadler pencils offer more choices, they have more shades. I think the shades ranges from the 2H to the 8B, and that is more than the Nataraj can offer. And the steadler pencils, if you live in Nigeria, I think they can be bought singly. You don't have to buy them in a pack. You can buy them singly in Nigeria. But my personal favorite is the Derwent pencils. Now the Derwent pencils gives more realistic look than the other 2 pencils I mentioned. So if you're going for very realistic look, the Derwent pencils are the best choice out there. Now we also have the mechanical pencils. Now mechanical pencils are for fine details. Now as a beginner you don't actually really need the mechanical pencils if you have an F pencils in the shades of the pencils you have. Now I did a video on shades of pencils. You want to check it out, I'll drop the link on the description box. You can check out the shades of pencils we have and find which is appropriate for you to get. Now the mechanical pencils function almost like the F grade pencils in the other ones, so you can actually fulfill the mechanical pencils as a beginner. Then we have charcoal pencils. Now I know we are actually talking about graphite drawings, but there are dark details like the hair, the beards, really dark outlines, really dark areas of drawings, and you're gonna need charcoal pencil for it. You don't need to get the whole set of the charcoal pencils. I think you just need to get the soft, the hard, and the medium. Charcoal pencil I prefer as the general charcoal pencils. You can actually get that in bookshops or shops around you. Now moving on to the second one, number 2 are the sketchbooks, drawing pads, paper, whatever name you want to choose to call it. Now we have several drawing pads, sketchbook, paper for drawing, so you can actually get those ones at art shops. Papers at art shops. I think we have the Bristle board papers, we have the Sharpeners papers, we have the normal sketchbook, and we have the needlepoint paper. So there are vast options for papers. You don't actually have to stick to one. We have vast options and you can get them at art shops. Number 3 is the blending tools. Now I did a video a while back on blending tools. We have 4 major blending tools we have. I'm gonna drop the link in the description box below. And blending tools are actually 4 major ones. That's the blending stumps, the brush, the cutting board, and tissue paper. You know, some people also like using their fingers, but I wouldn't advise you to do that because the fingers has oils and you might end up leaving the oils on the paper you are using. So these 4 major blending tools, you can get the tissue cutting board anywhere. I think people have that in their houses. Then the blending stump, you can actually make your own. I'm gonna make a video on how to make blending stump on your own, or you can buy them at shops. I think brushes are very underused blending materials we have, but brushes are really great for drawing. The 4th material we're going to be looking at is the erasers. Now as a beginner, I think you just need majorly 2 kinds of erasers, which are the kneaded erasers and your normal erasers. Now the kneaded erasers are majorly for erasing fine details, like really fine points. So you just need those 2 kinds of erasers. Then number 5, we're going to need ruler. Now rulers are majorly for making outlines. Like someone like me, I do like using the grid method to make my outline. I did a video on how to use grid method to make a perfect outline. I'm going to drop the link in the description box below so you guys can check it out. So if you're gonna make outline, you're gonna need a ruler to make the grid. If you're the kind of person that need a grid to draw, you're gonna need a ruler. Now the last but not the least are the sharpeners. Now sharpeners are obviously to sharpen your pencils. You can get sharpeners in shops anywhere. You can get sharpeners anywhere, but basically these are the 6 materials you're gonna need as a beginning artist. If you want to get other tips and tricks to become a better artist, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post new videos. Don't forget, subscription is free, so please guys subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.